Hey everybody, once again I'd like to go ahead and see if I can get an updated tutorial with me narrating, just so that I'm still trying to work out the issue with the tutorial so it's clear for people. And I could use any help if anybody notices anything that I might have missed. I went ahead and added in the ability where you can always go back and redo a step. So like if you, for instance, let's see here, let me get past these. Okay, I've added in, see, it tells you how to access the options now. But let's say, for instance, you're trying to do basic movements. You go through, okay, you move around, hey, it works fine. But then you're like, I'm not sure if I got it completely. Then you can click previous step. It'll bring back to basic movements, and you can try moving again. I mean, yes, I know that's one of the easier ones, but still. Okay, let's say like unsheath the primary weapon. Okay, right shift. Okay, there it is. Like, oh, wait, but how did that work exactly? Then you click the previous step and do it again. And you can say, oh, okay, all right, so that's how that works. And I tried to do that with every single one of the steps. You can spend as much time as you want on it to try to learn exactly how to do the action that is needed. So anyway, after that, I know some people are still having problems with figuring out the hitting of it, and I put in the ability so that you can swing your sword and you can actually touch the enemy when you're doing this. And it will tell you if you're not swinging hard enough. I wanted it so that you had to put a little bit of force to it. Not a lot, but just a little. As you can see, this does nothing to it. But if you take the sword and just swing, there you go, it hit. And swing, there's another hit. And swing. And if you know, it takes a little bit of practice. There's a lot of games out there where you just touch the enemy. And then I wanted to make it so that you actually had to do the action of swinging. And yeah, and if you still need more practice, you can always click on the previous step and redo it again. And then think, okay, all right, let's try that again. Swing. And then swing. And then swing. You can see it hits it. And it will give you you'll feel the haptics and everything else when you hit properly. So anyway, though, I figure that I hope this helps in getting people's ability to be able to go back and redo steps. And maybe it'll be a little bit clearer. And I also know I screwed up. Okay, let's go back past the first. I've made it, of course, so that if, let's say like you're first playing this part and you don't know what to do here, it pops up with a nice little message here, tells you what to do. And then if you don't respond, it'll tell you to do it again. And it just says move weapon handle into the glowing box. Well, there's a glowing box right there. So you just move your hand, the weapon handle in, and bing! Okay, now you've blocked. And then basically from that point on, that's how you do it to do the blocking. And of course, like I said, you can also go back and redo it again if you need to. So. And the dodging, this is also one that was pretty complicated for people. So I went ahead and changed the text on it. And I also made it, you'll notice it freezes on the screen now. It doesn't go anywhere until you do the action. And it's telling you, quickly lean with your upper body only in the direction of the arrows to dodge. So when this comes up, you just simply, with your upper body only, just lean. And lean. And lean again. And lean one more time. And that's all it is. So I hope that is a little bit clearer to figure out now. Okay. If anybody can think of any way I can improve that, I would appreciate it. I want to make sure this tutorial is solid so people can understand the game. Anyway, though, continue on. Right trigger and swing at enemy. This is for power attacks. Oh, that extra block is from the previous. You just move your sword over it and it disappears. And it's going to keep telling you, okay, right trigger and swing at enemy. So hold down the right trigger. There's one. There's two. There's three. So, anyway, attacking weak points. Tell you to swing at the weak point. Okay. Got him. Another weak point. And another. So anyway, let's hope that is clear for people to understand. This one's a little more complicated. It's basically teaching you how to do shield bashes. When you click continue in this point, it'll tell you hold left grip to remove your shield. And then I'll let it pop up to which can be used to block. So swing shield backhand. Okay, and then you can just add enemy for shield bash. So you swing it backhand. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. So anyway, switching weapons. Reach, release right grip. So you shut down that. And then it tells you, once again, let's go back to the text here. Reach behind your right shoulder, press and hold right grip and swing forward. There you go. And another one. And the other one. So, and using wands. This one's a little bit trickier, and I can understand why. That's why I'm trying to talk about this to figure out if there's any way to make it easier to understand. Okay, so the text says, back away from the enemy. Hold right trigger halfway to target a body part. Okay, it's halfway, hold with the right trigger. Figure out where you want to aim, which for this one, we're going to aim at the weak point. Then let go of the trigger. Now you'll notice that the cursor stays locked on to that position. So then the next thing you can do is when you see it glowing like this, it's ready to fire. And I wanted to make it kind of like Harry Potter type thing. And you swing the wand to fire. And just wait for it to glow again, and then you can swing and fire again. And make it interesting to show too as well. You can bring up again, pull the halfway trigger again, move it to a different spot. Let's target the head this time. And then swing and fire, and it will hit on that spot. On crossbow, I think pretty simple concept mostly. You hold the right trigger halfway to aim, kind of like you were doing with a wand. Figure out where you want to shoot, and then just pull the trigger fully to fire. So, and you can then move around. Let's say like there's another weak point that appears over on this foot. And you can just go fire. And fire. And of course, whenever you fire, you'll have to wait till the energy, so that it basically, it's kind of acting like it's reloading the bolt. Sometimes it reloads really quickly, sometimes it's a little bit slower. I'm going to make it so that based off your dexterity skill or something like that, it will improve how quickly it reloads. Anyway, though, so healing potions are next. This one's pretty simple. It just puts a healing potion in your inventory, and then you just click the right stick to heal. That's it. Inventory. And click the Y button to bring up attributes, and then okay, click continue, and then just press Y to toggle your inventory. And there it is. That's it. And that is the end of the tutorial. I'm hoping I made it as clear as I possibly can on it. I'm always up for suggestions on how to improve it. I want people to fully understand how to play this. I know some of the concepts I wrote are different than other games, but I can always use your help if you can see ways I can improve it. But I appreciate you watching this, and if you have any advice, I'd love to hear it. Okay, and for now, I'm gonna kick his butt a little bit because I feel like it. Come here, you. Sure to get that shield up to block the attack. Swing. And you can also just block and let your energy build up. And now you'll also notice too that you see the bars down at the bottom. Before you could only see the health bar. Now I've got it so everything shows, thanks to one of my testers. So Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope I can get this wrapped up so I can get the tutorial solid and then move on to other fun stuff. I know one of the next things I want to do is I really want to start getting the inventory locked up, because I think it's one of the major pieces that are missing. But anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time.